I'd like to think about the chemicals and how they react in our body and shoot those messages everywhere. Because a lot of the things that we do and think about and feel about, they don't just give us our verbal messages and our little hints around our body when we get a feeling or emotion. They also have a chemical reaction. Now, I am not a scientist. I'm going to be using words that I can't say. So please use that beautiful oxytocin you have and have some empathy for me. Right, now over to the science script. I feel like I need a white coat rather than a white jumper. Adrenaline is a hormone produced in high stress or exciting situations. It stimulates increased heart rate and contracts blood vessels and dilates airways. That increases the blood flow to your muscles and oxygen in lungs. This leads to a physical boost and heightened awareness. That's kind of the click of act. Noradrenaline is a neurotransmitter that affects attention and responding and actions in the brain. Alongside adrenaline, it is involved in the fight or flight. Its effect on the body is to contract blood vessels to increase blood flow. Dopamine. Dopamine is associated with feelings of pleasure and satisfaction. It is also associated with addiction, movement, and motivation. The feelings of satisfaction caused by dopamine can become desired, and to satisfy the person's need, they will have repeat behaviours that lead to a dopamine increase. These behaviours can be natural, or they could lead to addiction. Serotonin. Serotonin is thought to be a contributor to feelings of well-being and happiness. It regulates the sleep cycle, along with melatonin, and also regulates intestinal movements. Low levels of serotonin have been linked to depression and anxiety and other well-being issues. Antidepressants work by increasing serotonin levels, but exercise can also have a positive effect on serotonin. GABA. Its role is to calm the firing nerves in the central nervous system. Increased levels improve mental focus and relaxation, whilst low levels can cause anxiety and also have been linked with your brain's neurotransmitters firing off in the wrong direction. It contributes to our motor control. Acetylcholine, often shortened to ACH for obvious reasons, is a principal neurotransmitter involved in thought, learning and memory. In the body, it is involved in activating muscle action. Damage to the ACH can lead to memory issues and enhancement of sensory perception on waking. It's associated with your attention, sensory overload, and glutamate. Glutamate is the most common neurotransmitter in the brain. It's involved in cognitive functioning such as learning and memory. It also regulates the brain development and creation of nerve contacts. Glutamate is actually toxic to neurons in larger quantities. If too much is present, it can cause damage to your brain cells. Endorphins. Endorphins are a range of compounds. Endorphins are released during exercise, during excitement and pain and pleasurable activities, overall well-being and euphoria. They produce a feeling of there's at least 20 types of endorphins identified in your body, and certain foods, such as chocolate, can stimulate the release of endorphins. Phew, I got through it. So from that selection, I want us to think about 4 of those chemicals, and these are the ones that really affect us most when it comes to our feelings and emotions. And these are the ones we have some control over, kind of changing and managing to make us feel happier and more aligned. So when we're thinking about self-care, it's these little babies that we're looking after. So serotonin, the mood stabilizer. We look after that one by giving it sunshine, being mindful, and being outdoors. 3 very simple little self-care tips to just keep that serotonin happy and looking after you. Oxytocin, the love hormone. So We make that one happy by socialising, physical touch, and being in contact with animals, and just generally being kind. Dopamine. We can look after that one by rewarding ourselves. It's our reward chemical. So, nice food. When we achieve something, celebrate it. Give yourself that high five. Even better, high five someone else, because that was quite strange. Get enough sleep. It's also the hormone that will help you get sleep. So the more that it's in balance, the healthier you'll be. And just take time to relax. Have a bath. Easy. And final one, endorphins. These are your painkillers. The way to kind of give this one a little boost and a cuddle is exercise, laughter, and music. See? Everything we think about in terms of looking after ourselves and that self-care. If we look after ourselves, our body, our chemicals will look after us. So let's give it a try. Take care.